After Hallie's done with her logic skill, yes, there it is. I was just gonna say when she was done, but she's finished. She maxed her logic skill, and she came out just in time. She knew exactly what she came in there to do. Love that. Hey, what's up? Hello, and welcome. My name is Maya, and today we have an episode of Nightmare Legacy. It's not only an episode, it's most likely the last episode in Hallie's generation. Woohoo! I can't believe we almost are done with the first generation of this legacy. But yeah, I'm so excited to move on to Keanu's generation and finish up some things with Hallie. If you're excited as well, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. But yeah, let's get started. All right, right now, Hallie is actually in Evergreen Harbor. She is working from home today. We already completed one of her tasks with interview about utilities. We did that last episode at the festival. The last thing she needs to do is rally voters for a community space project. I've never did that before, so let's try to rally voters and see what that's like. Right now, she's feeling very tense from her workaholic trait, but hopefully she feels much better when she gets a promotion. Ooh, we can promote one of these. Let me see. I feel like she'll like eco-friendly appliances. Let's do that one. Amelia's home from school. She has a B, that's fine. I was having her make friends for today, but once we finish this, we are actually going to head to Marlo's house here in Evergreen Harbor. She just wants to, have a little discussion with her and see what her tensions are with her son. I think she just doesn't know her really, so that's where her tension is coming from with feeling like she's losing her son. And she kind of is, because last episode, her son told her that he's moving here. And she really just wants to know what is better than Sulani. Like, what's better than living on the beach? What can he get here that he can't get? Ooh, all right, we finished off that part of our job. Great. It wasn't really that exciting because no one was really out here, but now she's going to head over to Marlo's house or her apartment to just basically ask her what does she plan on doing for her future. Where does her son fit into all that? So we're going to head over to Marlo's place. All right, I want to... Hello? She's freaking pregnant. I knew there was like a possibility from last episode. She can have a smooth... All right, I need a pause for this because this is not what I expected to come here and see. I knew there was a possibility that she will be pregnant, but I'm pretty sure she's pregnant because her stomach is small and she was thinking of a diaper. So Hallie originally came in here to chew her out, but I feel like if she knew that she was having her grandchild, she wouldn't. Like, I'm sorry it's paused, but I'm really shook right now. Maybe we can ask her about her health. I know that's for something else, but maybe she can come in here and like, how are you feeling? How is the baby making you feel? Keanu's at work right now, or I would have invited him in. Okay, so I guess it's a good thing. So I had a surprise this episode. This episode, I built houses for us to go look at with Marlo and Keanu later on. So now that she's pregnant, they definitely need to move in with each other by next episode. Also, we're going to need to know baby names. I feel like we need to move her in now or move in with her. Maybe give her an apology. Because honestly, they're not close. She's trying to apologize for the argument they had about Keanu's hair. I mean, I feel like none of that matters now that her grandchild is going to be born. I'm assuming it's Keanu's because they did woohoo. Well, we were going to come here to argue. I don't think she's like best friends with Marlo, but I think she's like more interested now to figure out like, what do you think about my son? So let's ask her about Keanu. She's like, what do you think about my son? I am so in love with Keanu. So I think that puts her at more of an ease. Like, okay, you love my son. And look, her mom is here too. Like, okay, you guys have to move in together now and raise this baby together. How about while you look out for your house or look for a place to stay, you and Keanu stay here in Evergreen Harbor since that's where you're going to live. And Hallie actually agrees with that. She's like, that makes the most sense. Because they can look for the house here. This is where they plan to live. They're adults now. So Hallie's on board with them moving in now, especially because Marlo's pregnant. She's trying to go on the computer now. She's like, I can help you look for places. But we're going to head on home because it is spooky day. And I want Amelia to at least be able to wear a costume today. So we're going to head home and maybe see if we can get her candy and things like that. But Hallie's like, I'm looking up places for them to live. I'm going to be like the best grandma ever. So let's head on home and tell Keanu the news. So we're back home, and Hallie actually invited over Marlo and Leanna because she thinks that Marlo should tell Keanu himself. So Keanu's gonna first say hello. Look, Hallie and Leanna went in the house. They were like, this is a conversation meant for you two and you two alone. He's like, oh, work has been so stressful today. I was supposed to get a promotion. He was. I don't know why he didn't get a promotion today. But he was like, I was supposed to get a promotion and I didn't. I'm stressed out. I know we want to move in together and I've been trying to save up money. I think that's when she's going to ask if they can go upstairs to have a more personal conversation. All right, so they're up in the room and Marlo's like, I really have something to tell you. You remember the woohoo we did? And he's like, yeah. Well, I'm pregnant. And I think he'll take it lovely. We can't force her to like share the big news, but they can have this conversation. And I do think that Keanu is going to be like, all right, so now we have to move in together. Like we have to be together. So he's going to maybe try to brighten her day and make her feel a little better about the situation. I want to move them in together by the time that we can go to the ultrasound and check to see what Marlo's having. So that way you guys can know by that next episode and you can give me names. So my plan is tomorrow Hallie should get her promotion. Yep. And then that will make her level 10 of her career. Her logic skill is at 9. That's what we'll focus on all tomorrow is getting her logic skill to 10. But I think the conversation with Marlo went well. Keanu's really tired, so we're going to send him to bed. Amelia's heading to bed. I wanted her to celebrate Spooky Fest. I got her like a pumpkin carving thing, so let's carve her a pumpkin. You're gonna do this. And we'll do orange, and then you can even get candy. I still can't believe Marlo is pregnant. That was quick. My plan for Keanu's generation is for them to only have hopefully one kid or maybe two, depending on if she's having a girl. The next heir has to be a girl. So, yeah, hopefully there's a girl in that belly so we don't have to get her pregnant again. I really see Keanu's life as like a really, really small family, throwing lots of parties with friends, doing things in his neighborhood, and just having fun. So I don't see them having a lot of kids. Kind of like Hallie only had one kid technically. Actually, no, she had two because Amelia. I lied. But she has 3 kids, a cat. Like the house is full. So I definitely want a smaller house for Keanu's generation. Hallie is actually not that tired. How about, I can see her and Leanna being close and she doesn't have that many friends. So how about you come out here and play? Can you not? Oh my goodness, you're panicky work withdrawals? Don't worry, girl. You'll have work tomorrow. It's because she doesn't go into work. Can she go in on her off hours? I wonder if we can select for her to go in. Yeah, go to work on your off hours. I don't feel like dealing with you. Go make us some extra money. We need it too. Speaking of that, Keanu is going to spend all tomorrow working from home and diving in the dumpster. But we're going to pick back up in the morning. All right, Hallie's still at work on her day off, but we officially got promoted to level 10 of our career. She is now promoted to a city master planner. She will now make an additional 70 per hour for a grand total of 350 per hour. Nice. Nice. She's going to work from home today. Sell all of these so we can get some money. You, my love, need a mood lid solver because you're working on logic today. All right, I got her a mood lid solver, but Samson is running away. Why? Oh my goodness. He got promoted as well. A lot is happening right now. All right, I think we went with civic planner for Hallie. For him, we're going to do green technician for Keanu. So Keanu got promoted as well. But Samson is running away. I don't know why. Keanu, you're also going to work from home today. I want to see what it says for Keanu's promotion. It says Keanu has been promoted. My game is lagging so bad right now. Holy crap. And our power shut off too, so we have to pay that. But Keanu has been promoted to installation intern. He will now make an additional 8 per hour. Hallie, you need to take your mood lid solver. I don't know why my game is so laggy right now. But Hallie, drink your mood solver. Okay, good. We paid the bills. Let's have you work on your logic skill. Emery also got a promotion yesterday, which is good for her. All right, I exited out the game. I'm hoping it's a little better. If not, we're still. How are you gonna go in the same bathroom? How about you just come over here and use the bathroom? All right, good. Hallie is working on her chest. She's gonna be at this table all day. Like, I'm not playing with her. She needs to get a promotion. I feel like the telescope is quicker. It's just, how expensive is the telescope? All right, the telescope is 1,500. I'm hoping it's a little faster. I never use it. And then I think Keanu got a fabricator for work. Yeah, because now they have two. So I'm going to sell the one he got for work. All right, let's get her to observe the sky and see if that helps. Emery just posted about Samson, but Vivian is here, who's her girlfriend. This is definitely moving her logic skill up much quicker than the chessboard, so that's good. Aw, they're being cute in here. How cute. Emery's gonna make them some lunch. I think we're gonna move in Vivian into this house when we move Keanu out. That way they're living together. Amelia's home from school. She's still a B student. To be fair, she's really sad about Samson. We did post a missing alert about him, but it's still sad. Plus, she needs to gain a skill to 4 in order to get a promotion. We were working on motor with you, so how about you go and swim around? I'm going to get Keanu up so he can start working on his job. He needs to acquire recycled materials. So, yeah, using the recycler. We can do that. Let's recycle all these old things we have in here. All right, she reached level 4. Let's have her do her homework and then she can get her early night to bed. All right, is this going to work for your job? Yeah, you did. Good. And you need to get your fabrication skill up one more time. We already did a black rug. He's going to need a bookshelf for his house. Your logic is 42% complete, almost there. I'm trying to collect as much money as I can for Keanu and Marlo for their house. So we're going to have Keanu do some dumpster diving before bed today. Ooh. I've called to inform you that your great-great-grand-second once-removed cousin's friend's grandpa has passed away and for some reason has left a vast fortune specifically to you. Will you accept? Now, usually I would say under what conditions and get the money, but the person asking is Emery's sister, April. So I feel like if he's getting a phone call from someone that is like related to his family, he's going to be like, oh, really, April? Thank you. I will take the money. We know now that he has to get married in 7 days. So this didn't work for my Mystical Legacy series. So we'll see if it's going to work for him. But that means him and Marlo, they have to get married in 7 days. I definitely see them doing a shotgun wedding and not even like inviting their family, like a spur of the moment. They're out on the city and they get married. So we'll definitely do that next episode. Now I'm hoping when we move him out, it doesn't disappear from him and like he doesn't get the option anymore because that's really going to suck. Is it empty? It's not empty. Keep diving. We didn't even find anything good. But yeah, now they can get some money through marriage, which is really good. Hopefully it's a lot of money because the house that they're buying is going to be expensive. Well, maybe expensive, depending on the ones that you vote for. I'm so excited to show you all the house, but first we have to move Keanu to Evergreen Harbor, and we can't move Keanu to Evergreen Harbor until Hallie reaches level 10 of her logic skill. 67%. We should be able to move tomorrow, if we're lucky. Samson's back, so let's have Emery get up and pet. We'll also brush Samson, give a comforting hug. She's just happy her little pet is back. All right, Keanu's done digging in the garbage. The boy is exhausted, so I'm going to go look to see what he found. All right, so he has this sink, $450. This chair for 10 simoleons. This couch for $425. Sink for $152. And the bed for $25. Everything else, oh, what about this? Yeah, everything else is broken. Not bad. We're at 19,000 simoleons. After Hallie's done with her logic skill, yes, 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 there it is. I was just gonna say when she was done, but she's finished. She maxed her logic skill, and she came out just in time. She knew exactly what she came in there to do. Love that. Oh my goodness, she maxed her logic skill. Perfect. So that means we are officially done with Hallie's generation. She is now level 10 in her career, level 10 in logic, which means her generation is complete. Now I'm a little confused because it says she's level 10, but she still has promotion task that she can do. But yeah, I think we're all set for that. The only thing she has to do is like her work task that she didn't do for today. But I'm going to skip through that. That way tomorrow we get to move out Keanu to Evergreen Harbor. Now I'm not going to move him. All right, first of all, Hallie, get out of there because you're annoying me that you're in the bushes. But I am not going to move him into his like house. I'm gonna move him in with Liana and Marlo. That way we can go to Liana's ultrasound. Then I'm going to show you the new houses. And then we'll end the episode off there. So I'm so excited. But yeah, this first generation was really fun. It's going to be sad to say goodbye to Hallie and the house and the kids, but they'll still be a part of generation 2. We'll still see them around. Hallie still has 5 days until she's an elder. So she should see her first grandchild like age up and everything, which is great. Amelia has 1 day until she's a teen. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that we're done with this generation. I can't believe it. We'll pick back up in the morning when Kiana's getting ready to move in with Marlo. All right, so it's the next morning. Hallie is already off to work. Keanu's asleep, but he has a busy day today, so I'm gonna actually get him up. The first thing I want him to do is get pictures with his sisters before he leaves, just so we can have pictures in the new house. I like this one too. This one is cute. Aw. Hallie's not here to get like a full body picture of them, but I still wanted to get a picture of them two together. I can't believe how big they're getting. All right, the next thing on the agenda is to pack up the house. What I like to do when I pack up houses, and this is a tip for anyone moving like one person off of a lot, I start by putting all of their things into one room. So this is Keanu's room. This is where all his things are. The handiness table, the what is this? The fabricator, and this picture he may want of him and Emery. And this is his rug that he made. And I think Hallie would give him the microscope. He's going to need something to work on his logic. I'm also going to put in his game system. I feel like Hallie would say he can keep his TV. Like the furniture that basically you can like pick up and pack, I'm going to put it all into his room. I decided I'm going to move his closet as well. So then what I do is I save the room to the gallery. All right, I'm going to name this Keanu Stuff. And then I save room to my library. Okay, now everything is back where it goes. So what I'm going to do is when Keanu moves on into his new house, what I do is I put the room at his new house. I'm also going to go in and delete all of Keanu's stuff from Hallie's house and move Emery's room upstairs since Emery is going to be taking over the house. But that's all stuff to do off camera. I just wanted to show you how I plan on getting Keanu's things to him at his new place. All right, before we move Keanu out, I'm going to actually invite over Vivian. That way we can move her in. Okay, Vivian's here. Great. How did he get parenting level 1? I think he was researching on the computer parenting things. He's getting ready for this baby. But Emery's going to ask Vivian to move in with her. Aw, how cute. All right, Vivian lives by herself, and she lived in Evergreen Harbor herself too. Interesting. But she brought all her money over. That's fine. Sell all lot furnishings. How much will we get? I don't think she lived in a house. Did she? Let's see. Ooh, 31,000. I'm not taking any of that. All I'm going to give Keanu is 15,000 to move into Evergreen Harbor. The rest is for Vivian and Marlo to have. But now that we have Vivian in the house, I want to check out like what does she think about Emery. She perceives her as attractive. Nice. Let's see. Does she have any skills or anything? Yeah, she has a lot of skills actually. Does she have a job? Oh, she's a nanny. That's cute. And she wants to become a best-selling author. I can definitely see that for her. Nice. Well, they're living together now. That's sweet. Now it's time to move Keanu out. Today he's also going to work from home because he has a lot to do with moving. But this is the last time we're going to see Keanu in this house. Well, living in this house. He's going to come back and visit and things. But he's not going to be living here anymore. He's going to move in with Marlo and her mom just for now until they can decide on what house they want for their future. All right, he's only going to take 15,000. Hallie already agreed to give him that amount, and we're going to select him to move in with the Reyes family for now. All right, we're finally here, so we can see if. Oh my goodness, she enters her third trimester in 7 hours. Jeez. All right, let's quickly go to this appointment then. We get to figure out what she's having. Oh my goodness, she's really close with Emery. That's cute. But let's take Keanu. Ooh, and it's Harvest Fest tomorrow. Next episode, we'll do something with Marlo and Keanu. But for right now, let's have them go out to the gynecologist. I'm so excited to see what they're going to. Ooh, yes. All right, they're back from the ultrasound. We get to see what they're having. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm hoping for a girl. If it's a girl, we'll only have one kid. If it's a boy, we'll have to have more. But I really only want them to have one. So let's see. Ultrasound examination results. The patient named above is pregnant with one baby. It will most likely be a girl. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, so cute. So cute. So happy for her. Yes, Marlo, you just did what needed to be done. You have our next heir in that belly. So exciting. But we're going to take Keanu and Marlo to go look at some houses. So what I did was I placed 3 houses in Evergreen Harbor. I placed them all in separate neighborhoods. So 3 of the neighborhoods that came with the world. So we're going to go take a look at all 3 houses. And then you all get to vote on what house you want them to move into. So now there's pros and cons to all the houses. So yeah, I'm excited for you to see. And they're all just shells, but we'll see when we get there. All right, so the first house we're visiting is here in Conifer Station. It is close to her mom's apartment building. You can see it just over there, like that's where her mom lives. It also has like a marketplace somewhere. It has the station. I believe it has a marketplace. Yeah, the marketplace is right here. This is the house. It's a small lot. It's a tiny home. It is a tier 2 tiny home, 64 tiles, which means that if they move here, they will get all the benefits of a tiny home. They also have only 1 bedroom and 1 bath in this house, so it is a much smaller home. Let's knock on the door. This right here is just somebody I placed in the house, so that way we can knock on the door. He can be seen as a real estate agent. There's real estate agents in all of the homes. So someone's showing us the home, but this is the first one. So they said, come on in. We'll show or walk around the house. It's a really, really tiny home. Like I said, for all of the homes, I placed no furniture except for things that you'll find if you move into a house, which is usually the kitchen will be done in the bathroom. That's pretty much it. It will also have flooring, walls, and light fixtures. All of this can be changed based on our money price. I believe this home tops off at 15,000. Let me go check for you so I can have the exact amount of the house. Emery, why did you come? Emery, please. But I checked, the house is worth 13,055 simoleons, which means they will have 7,000 simoleons to redo the house. Let's actually climb up the ladder. That way we can see what's on the second floor. The house does have a nice backyard. There's nothing in the backyard yet, but there is some yard areas. The good thing about this house is that it's a tiny home, so skills would be built. If you go to the second floor, this is the only room on this floor. It's a small room, but it should fit a double bed and a baby bassinet or a toddler bed for when we need it. But what I like about this house is I actually do feel like it is Marlo's style more, with the house, with the colors in the house. The black kitchen, I think she'll really like. It does have a full bathroom with a bath, which you need for a toddler. The only thing is, there's no room for the toddler or the baby when it comes. But this is the first house. Let me know what you think about this first one. I'm sorry that it has like the holiday decorations, but this is the first house. Yeah, we're gonna go on to the second house, which will be in the next neighborhood. All right, so we're here at the second house. The second house is here in Grimm's Quarry, I think it's called. This house is a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. Let's go knock on the door. It is a small house, I believe, so it has all the benefits of a small house. Let's ignore this right now, right here. I must have not painted over it fully, so that's not a part of the house. I will fix it when we get here. But we're going to go knock on the door. Oh, and it didn't put the mailbox. I definitely put a mailbox here. That's annoying. It's going to ruin the aesthetic of the house. But this is the second house. It has a huge, huge grass yard. So I love that. I love the yard in this house. I think it's really, really big. It has a backyard to it. But I was mentioning this is a small house, not a tiny house. So they won't get any of the skill benefits with tiny homes. But they will get the bill benefit. The cost of the house is 18,860 simoleons. Let's enter the house. When you enter, remember, this is a small house, so it's still small. Ignore the mailbox. It will be moved when we move in. The kitchen is all set up here. It's a white kitchen. I think this house is more of Keanu style, honestly. But if you enter back here, they do have, I believe, a full bath. Yeah, they have a bathroom, but they don't have a tub in the bathroom. So I don't know where we would bathe our toddler, but we can always do like bathe them in the sink quickly. But this is the house. It also doesn't have a sink in the kitchen as well. I'm not sure if the other house did. If you go upstairs, there is 2 full bedrooms upstairs, which is perfect for the new baby coming in. There's 1 bedroom here and another bedroom here, and they do seem to be the same style and size. So I do think they like this house, or they will like this house. But the only con with it is that it's still tiny or small, but you just get like the benefits of the bills. Also, the neighborhood is really good. Grimm's Quarry is a family neighborhood, so I think they would really like that. Also, I like that the rooms are even size. The only negative with this house is that the bathroom is not a full bathroom and they only have 1 bathroom. But I do think the living area is really big and we can still fit like a living room over here and maybe a small dining room table. But this is the second house. Let me get everything up for you so you can see the full, umph of the house. This is the second house in Grimm's Quarry, worth 18,000 simoleons, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom house. Yeah, and this is the neighborhood that it's in. I don't know what kind of space they have for like their community space, but they do have like a view into this. They do have a community board right here, which is like great access to it. The street looks great. It looks like a family street. All right, the last house is the biggest house. It's not a tiny house at all. It's actually a full-size house. This house is worth 21,632 simoleons. This is the outside of the house. The story with this house is it started as like a renovation here in Port's Promise, which is the neighborhood in Evergreen Harbor that doesn't always do the best money wise. But somebody wanted to renovate the house and stopped mid renovation. So they stopped on the outside renovation. There's no bathroom appliances. There is no like anything in the house. But we're going to go knock over it on the door. The house is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath house. It has a full living room, full dining room, full area for kitchen with all the plumbing and everything, but it doesn't have any of the furniture yet. It does have a backyard with some fake grass in the backyard because there is not that many like grassy areas in the neighborhood. This is how the neighborhood looks on the outside. It's more of like an industrial area. There is a bar over here, which I think they will enjoy going to the bar often. But let's head on in. This one is big enough for me to do a tab mode house tour with it. It's not because it's my favorite or anything. It's just because it's so big that I can. But if you enter the front of the house, the first thing you see is some stairs. And then there's like an entryway. There's one room here, another room. Move Keanu. Another room over here. That's the kitchen. And then a room over here. I'm thinking this room can be like the dining room because it's the smallest out of the three. We could just put a table in there. All of the wallpaper and the flooring needs to be ripped up and redone. Through here is where the kitchen should be. It's a nice space for a kitchen. Once again, wallpaper and flooring needs to get ripped up. They can even have like a little eat-in table over there. If you go out the back door, there is the backyard that I was talking about. They may want to add a fence in. Right now, it's just a concrete wall. Through here would be the first bathroom. The bathroom is big enough to put like a sink and a toilet in, which would be good for guests, which they do plan on having like a lot of guests in their home. If you go back through to the entryway, at least all the windows are updated and they look good. Here's where the living room would be. This house is way more closed off than the other two, which is kind of not their style, but you kind of have to make do with what you have. So if we go up the stairs, there's a hallway with 3 doors here. The first door, I believe, is a room. Yeah, it has carpet in it. Once again, we will have to rip it up. But this will be beautiful for their girl to have her own room. It does have some nice views in the room as well. Through here is a big bathroom. A full-size family bathroom can fit in here. And through the last door will be the master bathroom or bedroom. The paneling is awful, awful. But it does have a full room that they can fit a lot into. Yep, that's the second house that they visited. I think what they're going to do now is head to a marketplace and discuss the houses that they visited. And it'll be a nice way to recap for all of you so you can remember what houses we have to choose from. All right, so Marlo's in a mood right now because they have a lot to discuss. I'm going to bring up all 3 houses so you can be reminded on what you're voting for and what like you're picking. I'm going to have a poll in the description box below where you can vote for the houses before next episode. Also, I would love to hear your comments on the houses. I want to remind you I did build all of the shells, so try to be as nice as you can. But if there's a house you really don't like, I don't know, you can flame me for it. But I did build the houses with like pros and cons in mind, so it can make the choice more fun for you all. The first house we have is the house that's here in Conifer Station. It is the neighborhood Marlo grew up in. It's the tiny home that is 1 bed, 1 bath. It's worth the 13,055 simoleons. Out of all of the houses, the pros with this house is that it is a tiny home, so they get the skills they need really quickly, which is beautiful in Nightmare Legacy. Like, we really need that. The con is that it's really small, like really, really small. There's only 1 bedroom, 1 bath. I don't know where the baby will go, but we'll figure it out. The baby can definitely sleep in the room to begin with, but after that, I don't know how we're going to carve out space for the baby. But if you have ideas on how to switch around the space to fit the baby, I'm all here for it. Also, it had a really nice sized backyard. And out of all the houses, it had the best kitchen with the appliances. It also had the most finished bathroom, beautiful light fixtures, and it just overall looked the most finished on the outside. And I think it fits in with Marlo's style. So if she had to vote for a house, she'll probably vote for that house. The second one is the one that's in Grimm's Quarry. It's the house that is more Keanu style. The outside was kind of bland. I mean, it's a brown and gray color, but the backyard was so huge, and I feel like Keanu really wants to fabricate things and use his handiness skill, so he would really like that. It also had 2 really nice sized bedrooms to fit both Keanu and Marlo and their baby girl that's coming next episode. So the con with this one is that it is a small house, so they get smaller bills, but they don't get any of the benefits with skills with this house. And they don't have enough money to furnish the house. The house is worth $18,860. They only have about 20,000 to spend on that house. So they're not going to have money to really furnish it. Keanu does have his furniture from his house to put in for their bedroom. And it does have a functional kitchen they can use. The last house was in Port's Promise. It's the biggest out of all three. It had two big bedrooms, a bath, and two bathrooms, a full size kitchen, a full size living room, full size dining room. The backyard was an okay size. It's not a lot of greenery that Keanu would hope for in his house, especially coming from Sulani. The outside does need a little work on it, but the inside needed the most work out of all the houses, and it's over their budget. It's worth 21,632. Now, if they do get this house, they can get a loan on the house to help furnish it. But other than that, it's going to be a really struggle for them to start off if they go to the house. But the pro is it's big that they can grow into the house as a family. They won't have to move again. It could be their forever home. And I do think the outside is a little funky, but I definitely think it's Marlo and Keanu style on the outside of the home. But those are the three houses that we have. I feel like I'm in House Hunters and I'm like that voice that talks about the first, the second, and the third house. But don't forget to vote on the houses below. Before we end the episode off, I actually want Keanu to talk to Marlo a little bit about the phone call he got. Let's talk to her first about the baby. Like, how are you feeling about the baby? How's everything going on with baby girl in there? I'm so excited. And she's like, it's all good. I feel great. And then we're going to boast about our family. Like, you know, I'm a family man and I love you very dearly. And then he's feeling stressful about the married for money to get the inheritance. Now, if we do this, we can furnish pretty much any house we get. So what he's going to do is he's going to propose to Marlo. These kids are like spur of the moment. And look who's down there. Hallie. Hallie's probably like, I need to go check up on what Keanu's doing. No, but these kids are going to try to get married as quick as they can for money. I feel like he'll tell Marlo, like, listen, I got a call that I can get inheritance, and you know I love you. You know we plan to get married, but the quicker we do this, the more money we can get. So he's going to propose to Marlo. How cute. So yeah, propose to her. Nice. Next episode, we'll get them married. All right, we're going to officially end the episode off with these two lovebirds. They will be married next episode. It's a matter of seeing how much money we get. Also, please, please, please let me know which house you want. Don't forget to vote in the poll. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But we are officially done with Gen 1 of our Nightmare Legacy Challenge. Next episode will be Keanu's fresh start of Gen 2, which I'm super excited about. If you're also excited, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.